Graham. Graham, kid. Oh, it is you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I can hardly believe my eyes. I can't. Oh, look, when I tell my husband I've met you, honestly, look, we're the greatest fans of IMT. We've never missed a performance.
That's very
nice.
nice
As a matter of fact, IMT entirely affects our lives.
Yes, well, look,
Well, you know, I've bought every product you've ever advertised.
Oh, that's
And,
very kind.
Don't laugh when I tell you this, but my dog's named Graham. I got a cat called Cyril and a canary called Kennedy. And then I think my husband has a desk just like yours.
Oh.
And photographs of you, honestly, Graham, I've got hundreds of them.
Well, that's very nice.
Truly, you can say this, Gray, IMT has affected our entire lives.
Ta-ta. Ta-ta.
Ladies and gentlemen, GTV Channel 9 presents Studio 9. The 1853rd edition of In Melbourne Tonight, starring Graham Kennedy.
Well, here we are at last in brand new Studio 9. I wonder if you people sitting in our studio audience realise that at this moment you are sitting in between 150,000 bricks, 35,000 tonnes of concrete, 3,000 tonnes of steel girders, and two builders who didn't get out of the way in time. You'll like it in here, especially, I know we will like it, but our studio audience will like it particularly because our air conditioning in this studio is quite unique. Our chief engineer, Rod Biddle, is responsible for the efficiency of our new air conditioning system. He comes down every 20 minutes and blows through the keyhole, and it's working tremendously well. Another good feature of this studio is that we can fly scenery. Now, this means that with a series of ropes, we can drop in or take out scenery at a fantastic rate. It's as quick, and it all disappears up into the roof. Of course, you've got to let go, which reminds me, a terrible thing happened yesterday. We've got the only prop boy in the world that knows what a television studio looks like from 2,000 feet up in the air. He didn't let go, and he went right up. Everyone here at Channel 9 is... Everyone here at Channel 9 is not laughing, and... No, we're all excited about the whole thing. Even the girls in the canteen are excited. They've been excited all day. They've been nervous. Well, I'll say they were nervous. Have you ever had a sardine malted? Anyway, the show has started, and I know I'm expressing the views of our board of directors when I say it better be good. It better be good. It better be good and funny. It better be good. It better be worth the money. Get it.
It better be good. It better be good and funny. It better be good. It better be worth the money. It's getting so that every show to which I'm passionate to go to makes me sigh. They advertise and ballyhoo, and when you finally go through and there are more. So what's more, it better be gay. It better not be too early. It better be gay for this particular party.
I haven't liked a show since Lord knows when. And even if it's good, I might not like it then.
It better be good. I'm just beginning to know the show is on. It better be good.
It better be good. It better be good and funny. It better be good. It better be worth the money.
It's getting so that every show to rich and passionate and go to makes me start. They have the prize in very good and when you finally go to and there are more. So what's more?
It better be gay. It better not be too arty.
It better be gay for this particular party.
I haven't liked a show since Lord knows when. And even if it's good, I might not like it then.
It better be good. I'm just beginning to know the show is on. And it better be good.
When television commenced, movie makers fought back by introducing larger screens in the picture theatres, but now, with this modern equipment here in Studio 9, we intend, in turn, to drag people out of the movie theatres by introducing television's equivalent of CinemaScope. However, we found, just as the people who invented CinemaScope must have found, that there are a few problems associated with this process. You'll see what I mean in this demonstration of Ninoscope. Possibly live without you. I love you.
What?
I said I love you, my darling, and I cannot possibly live without you.
I can't hear you.
I said I love you, and I want to marry you, and I can't live without you.
It's no good. I just can't hear you.
I said hang on, I'll come over. I said I love you, and I can't. Well, here, studio or not, we still have some commercials for you. And I see it's time for the Heinz Mystery Cupboard. But in this brand new set, with stairs and poles and new furniture, I don't know where the Heinz Mystery... Oh, it's up there! It's on the first floor. Heinz Mystery Cupboard. Oh, look at that. The Heinz Mystery Cupboard. Oh, the Heinz people didn't forget me. They remembered, because the very first night of IMT was on May the 7th, 1957. Yes, it was. And this was probably well, it was the second commercial I did for the Heinz Company. The first commercial was in a program called Susie one Easter, and I was an Easter bunny. And that's a picture from that. That was a few months before even IMT started. I think I was more attractive as a bunny than I was as a human. However, it's very good. So the Heinz people, I'm happy to say, have remembered. And although the show's changed, I've changed, everybody's changed, Heinz quality hasn't changed, and you can still get the same luscious flavour and quality in every can of Heinz soups. Now, there's all kinds to choose from, including mushroom, chicken, vegetable broths, all kinds, 22 in all. I could go on and name them all, but that would be a bit silly because we don't have that much time. Just remember that Heinz out-flavours them all. Heinz is the best. Whether you choose vegetable soup, mushroom soup, any of them, you'll enjoy Heinz soups. Now I think we're to meet Jeff Cork, but I don't know where he is. Let's try and find Corky. Oh, Jeff, you're up there. Good on you. Well, that's a pole for sliding down. If I'm up here, Jeff, and I have to get down quick, do you want to see me?
You see you do this?
Yeah.
You're sure you know what you're doing?
Well, see, I'm up here, and if I want to get down quickly, I slide down the pole. Do you want to see me?
I'd like to see
Oh,
but
I'll
I don't
show
know
you.
it's wise.
No, I'll show you.
But you're...
Hey?
You're up there already. You could have gone up that other way.
Yeah, well, you can't get to the pole from that angle, you see.
Can't you? You sure you know what you're doing? Look,
I might do that tomorrow night, I think.
No, that's what it's there for.
Down the pole.
Down the pole. Yes, safe as a church. No.
How many churches have you slid down?
Not many this weekend. You. Oh, there's a bit of.
I love it. Oh yes.
There's a bit of Olympic gymnast in you.
Oh yes,
That was good. The way. Now, would you go up again?
Aye.
Up.
Up the pole?
Yeah, up the pole.
So are you, Charlie, if you... Tell us about TV Week, Jeff.
Can I?
I wish you would.
May I? May I tell you about TV Week? This week's TV Week, with an exciting photo, a very colourful photo on the very front of it, of the folk from Ponderosa, and they also tell you about a very exciting new competition wrapped around Bonanza. You'll be able to read all about that in TV Week. It gives you a chance of a trip to Hollywood. As well as that, of course, you've got TV Week's usual up-to-the-date news flashes. The most interesting story here by Jack Ailing about Graham Kennedy, who wants a better joint or something. Graham's going to open a restaurant.
Yes.
Very, very soon. It says that all that here in TV Week. You can read about that. Then there's stories about all the latest shows on TV at this time of the year, and there are many, many of them too. There's This Week with Jack Ailing, in which you get into a bit of scandal and gossip and all that sort of thing with Jack's very fertile brain. Then there's Smart Alec. That's Alec Martin, who's a singer, as well as being a columnist. He's there. And as well as that, they probably have one of the most comprehensive television guides that you could possibly wish to find anywhere at all. All in all, TV Week is great value. It always has been. It's been with us for so many years now. It's sort of part of the Victorian scene, isn't it? Part of the television scene in Victoria. TV Week, ask for it. It's only £1 It's out today. TV Week. This is the story that makes, this is the paper that makes TV stories, makes TV history. TV Week, ask for it, order your copy. You'll be glad you did.
Thank you, Jeff. On this very special occasion, the first night from our Studio 9, it's with a great deal of pleasure that I introduce and welcome back to IMT someone who's been associated with the program, who sort of grew up in the program. She's back here now after much travelling and much experience. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elaine McKenna.
So nice to be back home where I belong. You're looking swell, Graham, I can tell. Graham, you're still growing, you're still crowing, you're still going strong. I feel the room swaying and the band's playing. I hope to sing some favorite songs for you. So settle back, fellas. Take her by the hand, fellas. I'm happy to be here with you. Hello, ladies. Hello, mateys. I'm glad you tuned us on your TV set. And if you miss Lassie, maybe this Lassie will compensate for missing that show. I'll do my best to give you a great show. The band's ready with the beat that's steady, and I'm raring to repeat some tunes you know. So keep those drums drumming, yeah, and that brass coming. I'm so happy to be here with you. Thank you.
Elaine, it's so nice to see you.
It's so nice to be back, Graham.
We've said this before, haven't we?
Yes, we have. I'm always coming and going.
Hello, Dolly is a number that's is probably the biggest hit since Stardust.
Really?
I heard a disc jockey say everyone is singing it in America as well as here, but...
Everybody. I use it for the opening and the closing of my act, and everybody you see, although in the show it's completely different to this.
Yes.
It's very slow and old time, but it's great.
Even President Johnson had it used for his...
Hello, Lyndon.
Hello, Lyndon.
The story is that Goldwater wrote and said that he wanted to use it.
Yes.
And who wrote the show?
Jerry Herman.
Well, he wrote back and said, no, you can't, because Johnson's using it.
So he would be for Johnson, you think?
I think so.
Listen, tell us about your husband.
Oh, well, he's,
Where is he?
He's,
I want to meet him. I want to see him now. Where is he?
What's today?
Monday.
Monday, so it's Sunday over there. He's on his way to Hollywood because they're doing the Steve Allen show that was. Now it's changed, but they're going to do that.
Oh?
And I think he's probably out in the golf course, missing me very much.
Oh, would he? On the golf...
We were at the airport, and he was very sad, saying goodbye, and as a last thought, he said, gee, did we pass a golf range on the way to the airport? And I suggested, he said, oh, well, bye-bye.
Yes. Yes, very emotional as Tim.
Yes, real upset.
Well, anyway, Elaine, it's beautiful to have you on the show again. You going to stay here this time, or is that the wrong question?
Oh, well, I'm going to stay for a few months, so I can stay with my mother till about Christmas. And if Tim can come over, he will. And if not, I'll have to go back over there.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen. I hope Tim comes over here.
So do I.
Because I like a game of golf, too.
Really?
Yeah, I'll play golf with Tim.
Really?
You going to sing something else for me?
Yes, I'm going to do an old number for all the older people who would remember it. It's from a show called Cabin in the Sky, and it's called Cabin in the Sky.
Thank you, Elaine.
Thank you, Graham.
There's a little cabin in the sky, mister, for me and for you. I feel that it's true somehow. Can't you see that cabin in the sky, mister? An acre of two, heavenly blue to plow. We will be, oh, so gay, eat fried chicken every day, while the angels go sailing by. why my heart is riding high, mister, 'cause I know we'll find that cabin in the sky. We will be oh so gay, eat fried chicken every day, while the angels go sailing by. That is why my heart is riding high, mister, 'cause I know we'll have, yes, I know we'll have, I know we'll have that cabin in the sky.
Kevin Dennis Motors presents Did You Know?
Yes, on IMT each Monday night, Kevin Dennis brings you a fact that you probably didn't know about this strange world we live in. And because it's Olympics time, we have an Olympic fact. I'll find it. Largest crowd, we've done that. Oh, now wait, I found a beauty today and I bet I've lost it. No, wait on. Oh, look, I had a beaut one. What was the one I did today about the who won the most gold medals? Well, I know, yes. The most individual gold medals won by a male competitor was 8 gold medals by Ray Urey of the US. The female record is held by Fanny Blancas Cohen. Also, did you know that it's Carnival of Dennis time? Yes, it is. And at Kevin Dennis Motors, you probably didn't know this, but you can get £130 more trade-in than ever before. Thank heavens for Kevin Dennis. It's the Carnival of Dennis. Don't miss out. Now is your opportunity. Pop along to Kevin Dennis Motors. You can get £130 more trade-in at Kevin Dennis because it's Carnival of Dennis, which is pretty funny because it sounds like Carnival of Venice, which is not pretty funny. Kevin Dennis Motors is...
Kevin Dennis, Kevin Dennis, I'd like to buy a car from you.
That's exciting, isn't it? All aboard. Yes, all aboard this exciting special from Moors of Paran. It has its own whistle. What a fantastic train set it really and truly is. And it's available to you now at Moors with its own whistle. Automatic, look at the way it goes. And of course it's got forward and reverse, but it won't go back right now because I didn't have it on properly. But I can demonstrate this to you very simply. The price, of course, is just absolutely amazing. It's 69 and 11 pence. Look at it. Back, forward, and with its own whistle. Now, all you have to do is to call into Moors, like the Victorian Railways, wasn't it? But all you have to do is to pop into Moors, and you can lay by right away, if you like, this exciting train set at 69 and 11. That's all for this wonderful set. Now, with that, you get the trucks, the goods van, the rails, and, of course, the signal house, plus the whistle, and a set of batteries. This is battery-operated, I might add. If you'd like to... It is like the Victorian Railways, no doubt about it. Look, we're finished with a train. But as well as that, you can get for yourselves these wonderful houses and bits and pieces that go with it to make it a very, very exciting train set. Why don't you lay by it now for Christmas, mums and dads, because I'm certain that any young fellow in your family would be thrilled to have it. At 69 and 11 at Moores stores right now. You can find it at the Moores Paran store, Moores Forest Hill store, and Moores Frankston store. So don't forget to rush in tomorrow morning, 69 and 11, for a battery-operated train set. It's great value. Moores, of course.
If you need a pair of sunglasses this summer, I suggest and recommend Sonoroid.
If you're not going abroad with Pan Am this year, but you'd like to look as if you are, try sunglasses from the Sonoroid International Collection.
It has been said that the only reason we have so many medical television shows on television is to help cure our sick comedians. Tonight, however, we would like to show you how a patient might be treated by Ben Casey from 3 different countries of the world. Firstly, the English.
Sir Giles, Sir Benjamin asked me to call and congratulate you on that splendid appendectomy you did this morning. Sir Benjamin said he has never seen such fine work. Yes, it was a pity about the patient. Still, he was getting on in years. Goodbye, Sir Giles.
Nurse! I've got to see the doctor.
But do you have an appointment?
Of course I don't have an appointment. There wasn't a telephone under the bus.
I'm afraid Sir Benjamin is about to leave for a very important consultation.
Oh, a wonderful day. It'll be fine there at St. Andrews. Look at that for a stick. Good, solid English stick, none of that American muck.
Doctor!
Oh, I say, I don't believe I had the pleasure there.
I'm sorry, Doctor. This gentleman wishes to see you.
Good heavens, what on earth for?
What's the matter with you? None of you seem to understand that I'm seriously injured. And all you can think of is your beastly golf.
Oh, I say, steady.
Oh, I say he's quite right, Doctor. You can't possibly go out and play golf knowing there's a patient half dying here in the surgery.
You're right, Nurse. I was thinking about the golf, wasn't I? I can't leave the man here in that
Certainly
condition.
not, Doctor.
Of course not. All right.
Quick.
I feel much better about it now. Well, pip, pip. I'm off down to the course. I say, now, let's see how the Japanese Ben Casey would treat the patient.
I am using honorable phone on behalf of Honorable Dr. Yen Casey, who wishes to inform your honorable self that your honorable wife has just given birth to 5 Oriental-type babies. So, Sally, wrong number.
So. Help.
Dr. Yen, come quick.
It is a sword wearing a man.
Please, doctor, help. I think I'm going to die.
I will not be minute. Stethoscope. And we have listen. Yes.
So lucky, doctor. Any Oriental knit, any knit at all, he can see that I have got sword in honourable tam-tam.
Would you please to shut up, or I'll belt you at the conch with Australian transistor made in Japan?
Excuse, honorable doctor.
It's no good.
You must try and cure this man.
Why not cure him? I just remember a wise American saying.
What is that?
If you cannot lick them, join them.
In France, where anything can happen, we meet Monsieur le Docteur Ben Casey.
Oui. Oh, oui, Henri. Toujours et l'amour. Oui, mon cher. Oui, Henri. Oui. I will give the message to your wife. Au revoir.
Pardon. I wish to see the doctor.
Monsieur le docteur is very busy at the moment.
But I cannot wait. We're expecting the baby. It is due.
Certainly.
Any time now, the baby.
Doctor, monsieur le docteur, come quick. There is a woman here expecting a baby.
Is she an appointment?
Oh, come quick, tout de suite.
Oh! Sacre bleu, sir. Monsieur, you come this way and wait in here.
Thank you.
You come here, madame. In this room, not too quickly. There you are. Unless you go in and help
Yes,
her.
I will
stay outside here and worry. A baby? The little baby.
I don't know about you, Jeff, but I feel a lot less nervous than I felt 35 minutes ago.
I think it's beautifully relaxed. Everyone's enjoying themselves. Everyone seated comfortably.
Yes, but there's... Are you seated comfortably? No! Oh, we'll be so pleased to hear that. And
Most of them are.
Can you hear what we're saying? No! Oh, brilliant. All back to the other one tomorrow night.
No, it's nice here because it gives you a feeling of space and
it's tremendously large, isn't it?
And it's nice.
Talking about things that are tremendously large, Jeff, how have you been?
Well, thank you.
Well, it just means that you're a big fella.
But I'm not tremendously large. I'm well proportioned.
I reckon, like for the rest of your body, your head's a bit small.
That's a change for someone working in TV, isn't it?
Hello, hello. Ask a silly question, you see. Ted Hamilton is with us tonight. It's always enjoyable to have Ted on the program, isn't it?
Love seeing Ted all the way down from Sydney.
Because he really swings when he sings.
He does indeed.
Ted Hamilton, and he'll join Tony Lamond. Here he is, first of all, with Wives and Lovers. Ted Hamilton.
Hey, little girl, comb your hair, fix your makeup. Soon he will open your door. Don't think because there's a ring on your finger, you needn't try anymore. For wives should always be lovers too. Run to his arms the moment he comes home to you. He's almost here. Day after day there are girls at the office, and men will always be men. Don't send him off with your hair still in curlers. You may not see him again. For wives should always be lovers too. Run to his arms the moment he comes home to you. He's almost here. Hey, little girl, better wear something pretty, something you'd wear to go to the city and dim all the lights for the wine, start the music. Time to get ready for love. Dim all the lights for the wine, start the music. Time to get ready for love. Time to get ready. Time to get ready for love. Time to get ready. Time to get ready for love. Hey. Hi, Tony. What are you reading?
Oh, hi, Ted. I'm reading about all the great lovers of history.
Like who?
Like, Romeo and Juliet. Like Anthony and Cleopatra.
There's a double.
Granny Davis and Professor Brown.
Ah, but Tony, they can't compare with you.
Tell me!
What a woman! I'll tell you! There once was a man who loved a woman. She was the one he slew the dragon for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more.
Tell me!
And there once was a man who loved a woman. She was the one he gave his kingdom for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more. My love is a giant, fierce and defiant, but how can I prove it to you? Ain't got no kingdom, no dragon to back up my bragging. How can I prove what I would do? I only know there once was a man who loved a woman. She was the one he ate the apple for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more.
There once was a woman who loved a man. He was the one that she took poison for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as she. But me, I love you more. And there once was a woman who loved a man. He was the one she swam the channel for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as she. But me, I love you more. My love's meteoric, it's merely historic. A whirlwind, a cyclone on wheels. It rocks my whole solar plexus. It's bigger than Texas. I just can't tell you how it feels. I only know there once was a woman who loved a man. He wasn't left to trow the Trojan War. They say that nobody ever loved as much as she. But me, I love you more, 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 more.
More than a hangman loves his rope.
More than a dope fiend loves his dope.
More than an Indian loves his scalp.
More than a yodeler loves his out. More, 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 more. There was a woman
Who loved a woman.
who loved a man.
She was the one
He was the one that she took poison for. They say that nobody ever loved as much as he. But me, I love you more. But me, I love you more.
Ted Hamilton sang Wives and Lovers, and then he joined Tony Lamont with the number from Pajama Game. Here's an old friend of IMT, by golly. Remember these, Jeff? We used to sing the jingle every night.
It's way back, isn't it?
True Bake Biscuits. Guests, True Bake Crackers. And to my way of thinking, these have never been equalled, probably never will be. They're a large, white, crisp biscuit that is so good with any savoury. Yes, you'll enjoy Guests' True Bake Crackers. And as the song says, crisp and crunchy, delightful to eat, Guests' True Bake are a wonderful treat. For lunch or tea or supper break, everybody asks for True Bake. I wonder if enough people would remember it. Yes. Will we sing it then?
Let's do it all together in unison.
Good. Crisp and tasty, delightful to eat. I can't hear it. Guests' True Bake are a wonderful treat. Louder.
Lunch or
Tea or supper break, everybody asks for True Bake. Oh, not real bad.
It takes a while, you know.
Yes, it does. Anyway, if you haven't tried them yet, or if it's been a while since you've tried them, believe me, Guests' True Bake Crackers are just as good as they used to be. Here's Granny Davis.
New Granny Davis Montana Malt Loaf with a rich crust that's been rolled in stone-ground crushed wheat.
You know, I think this is the tastiest old-fashioned bread I've ever baked. It's Montana Malt Loaf, and it's full of rich wholemeal goodness. And there's a fresh batch of my Montana malt on sale now.
There's nothing like the old-fashioned flavor of Granny Davis breads.
The gigantic 1964 Carnival of Dennis is now going strong at all Kevin Dennis branches. And you can get up to £130 more for your trade-in. Everybody else is, why don't you? You can trade and save on great cars just like these. Here's a beauty. A 1962 Holden Special for only £595. You come out tomorrow, you come and trade and save and get £130 more for your trade-in.
I was just thinking, in a few weeks' time, at the Palais Theatre, there will be, I think Nelson Eddy's coming back, isn't he? I was just thinking how marvellous it would have been if we could have had him here tonight, especially singing that song. You know, what is it? When I'm calling you. Hey, it sounds good in here, Jim.
Well, that's the girl who does that.
When I'm calling you. I'll do it over here. The mic. When I'm calling you. I will answer first. There's an echo. When I'm calling you. I will answer. Come on, for heaven's sake. I think between us we've both been responsible for the best kept secret in television. Not till you just came out of that little place I don't think any of the crew knew.
No, well I know that Rosie and Jeff almost collapsed when they saw me come in. I've been here approximately 10 minutes and it's been quite exciting because I've never been treated, you know, sort of as a security thing before.
Well.
And it was funny, I had a black coat on and dark glasses and the security man said, "Hello, Burton, nice to see you, mate." Which is marvellous.
Well, we've had these snide meetings. In fact, last night it was very kind of you, Bert, to have me at your place. And I want to take this opportunity of thanking you very much for looking. And Mrs. Newton, if you're watching, thank you very much, my love, for a very lovely dinner. It was very kind of you.
Well, as a matter of fact, Mum was very excited when she knew you were coming because it's a brand new home for us and so forth. And I was very pleased about the secret of coming here tonight. And I thought it was a good idea for you and I to get together.
But having dinner was nice.
Did you like the dinner?
Thank you, Mrs. Newton, for the dinner.
Well, Mum went to some trouble,
yes,
you see, because...
Listen, do you often have baked beans?
I beg your pardon?
No, it's just about your mother having the dinner. You know. No, I'm kidding. It wasn't the tin. It wasn't the tin of baked beans at all. What was it? What was it a tin of?
Spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
But we enjoyed having you out there, Gray, because it really was tremendous. And you're just saying baked beans and things. Remember the old days? Not in this studio, certainly. And this is the very first time I've seen it, and it is wonderful. Remember in the old days we used to gag around a bit? That was fun.
I used to have fun at you about your little pot belly, remember that?
And I used to say your funny little suits.
Yeah. I remember that.
And saying that you were losing your hair a bit up the top.
And I used to say you were always spending, you know, late nights and everything.
But do you remember that? Do you remember when I used to call you oyster eyes?
Oyster eyes.
But you know the funny thing is, you have got oyster eyes. Now you be very careful,
Just you watch it.
It's not very nice to do.
I mean, after all.
I do have a few words to say, if you don't mind.
Do you?
Yes. Could you just stand there, please? Yes, sure. If I may, because I haven't even said good evening.
No, that's so weird.
My name is Burton Newton.
Big deal.
And it's very nice to be back here at the place where I first found... What did I find?
Oh, well, I could go through
you just... Where I first found a lot of happiness in television.
A lot of happiness.
And all kidding aside, it is tremendous. Over the last couple of weeks, there have been many mentions of where I might go. There have been... There have been rumours about Channel O and Channel 7, Channel 2 even, but these are completely untrue. And the money that I'm being paid for this guest appearance tonight, I'm very happy about. It's tremendous. Channel O, of course, they came up with a very, very big offer, but I...
How long are you going to be, Bert? Because it's getting very... I'm standing here and...
Well, I've got a few words to say.
You've been away a while, haven't you?
I have indeed. As a matter of fact, I've been away... how long since... I have been waiting for this for 9 months.
Well... that's an interesting... number of months, isn't it? You didn't get eczema in that time.
It's tremendous to be back with you. Gray, actually, the management here have asked me to do something tonight about which you don't know.
Oh.
You know that one of my abilities, if I've got any at all, is to stop people on the street.
Oh, that's right, and talk to them.
And talk to them. And my job tonight is to stop men and talk to them.
Oh, well, I'll get off because you probably want some room.
Okay.
And you're going to stop people going past on the street.
Yes, and
you're
it's
going
a
to
very important subject.
Is it really?
Yes.
I'll
okay, we'll just go off now. Because this is my spot, after all.
I won't
tonight,
be very
like,
long. I'll be just standing.
You just wait over there.
I won't be very
just
long.
over there. Yeah.
If you want
tonight,
you just call me because
will you
I'll...
get over there? Tonight, my job is to talk about the news we received on Friday concerning the change of leadership in Russia. Now, of course, I'm not here to make any comment, except just to get the opinions of the people on the street. And as people pass me by, I'd like to ask the gentleman right there.
Hello there.
Hello, sir. How are
Been
you?
a long time. How you going?
I'm very well indeed.
I'm from Mafra myself.
From Mafra?
Yes,
I've
come down from Mafra. I had to buy a few jerseys, you know.
A few jerseys?
Yes.
What about cows?
Oh, no, I didn't have to buy any cows, just the jerseys.
I see, sir, yes.
I'm breeding white leghorns, you know.
White leghorns?
Those ones with the tall, thin white legs, a bit like Joy Fountain, you might say.
I wouldn't say that myself.
Yes, I'm
Tell
down
me, sir,
from
what's your
Mafra.
name, by the way?
Eh?
What's your name?
Oh, I hadn't thought about that much.
Oh, what? Well, think of you must know your name.
Yeah, well, it's Fred, actually.
I think it's Charlie. Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown, it is.
Oh, yes.
Charlie, tell me, do you have any affairs in
No,
Mafra?
no, not in...
No,
No, we don't do any of that
No,
because...
no. When I say affairs, do you have any
Remember
affairs
that
in
bit
Mafra that sort of, you know, would prevent you from worrying about the world crises?
No.
Of course, you've heard the news recently. Of course, that's
what's the news?
Most important. Well, you should know, of course, that Mr. Khrushchev has been out for 4 days.
Oh, I thought he must have been. His phone's been ringing and I just couldn't get in touch.
That's not what I meant, sir. Next one.
Very quickly.
I wish I hadn't done this now. The second gentleman. Oh, yes, I think I know you.
I am very pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too.
It is. You are very good.
Nice to see you.
My name is Li Hong.
Li Hong?
Yes.
But I won't make my usual mistake.
Oh, no, do not make your usual mistake.
No, I won't make it. I shouldn't call you Mr. Hong because
No.
you're a Chinese
Yes.
man. I should call you Mr. Lee. Is that right, Mr. Lee?
That is correct, Mr. Burt.
Yeah. Tell me, sir, what do you feel about the current trend in the world situation? What do you feel about Khrushchev?
Very bad business about Mr. Khrushchev. Of course, it's very difficult for Chinese men here because I miss the old home with the paddy fields and the beautiful aroma of Oriental cooking, and I miss the beautiful geisha girls.
Oh, of course, you must be from Peking.
North Carlton, I am.
Oh.
Yes, I have a lot of things.
Tell me, sir, let me ask you something. It's always interesting when someone... Were you born and bred in Australia, or were you from China originally?
Originally from wherever you'd like.
I see. Whilst you're in Australia, you're very well dressed. You must have a big business. Now, tell me, what exactly do you do for a crust?
I look in the bread tin for a
No. I mean, what do you do to make a living?
Oh, see, I have a Chinese restaurant. We have one in the city, and my brother has one out of the city, and an aunt of mine has one of the country.
All those shops?
Yes.
You must have a big chain.
No, we've converted over to when you push the button.
No. What does it mean, that? Here is a gentleman whom I'd like you to meet, and may I help him? No, just take it quietly, sir.
I'm...
Just take it quietly.
Hey, you.
My name is Newton, sir.
Nobody's perfect.
And no. My name is Burton Newton.
What do you want to ask me?
I'm approaching men on the street.
Well, I would cut that out.
No. I'm approaching men on the street to talk about the recent... Pardon me, sir. You keep doing that. What are you doing that for?
I have another attack, I think.
No.
I'm very old. I'm about 70.
70,
yes,
are you?
And
tell me, sir, have you been in Australia very long?
Oh, not very long
Not
at all.
very long at all.
No,
what do you think about the recent change in Russia?
I think it's disgusting. They've put the wrong...
Be careful.
He was a good fella and he was the best one for Russia.
What do you feel the Russians think about
They
this?
loved him. They loved him and they hate
sure
me.
they love
They
him?
don't like putting that marvellous...
Would they really look up to him?
Yes,
He's a marvellous man.
They looked up to him.
Are you sure?
Yes, they put him out because he was old and tired, but he wasn't.
Thank you, sir. And just before you go, for the record, your name?
Nikita Khrushchev.
Thank you very much.
We haven't done that for a long time.
It's been a long time, and particularly, working off the shoulder.
Now that you're at 3XY every Saturday afternoon between 1:30 and 6, and on 3XY every night between 5:30 and 6 o'clock, at least we get a chance to hear you. But it's beaut seeing you. I wanted to thank you for coming along tonight. It's very kind of you. And would you mind very much, Bert, if we... I don't know how you'll go because we haven't rehearsed it together. Would you like to sing the song we used to sing?
Yes. Yes, I'll try it.
Thanks, Kevin. Without you, I'm nothing.
Without you, I'm nowhere.
Without you, my life is stormy.
And old pal, I've got no doubt. Without you here fighting for me, they're gonna throw me out.
Oh! With you, all my kicks are gone.
Say, without you, man, I can't go on.
Oh, the moon won't shine.
And the day won't dawn.
Without who?
Without you, I'm zero.
Without you, I'm minus.
Without you, there is no tomorrow.
Without you, cruel world, goodbye.
I've had bitter tears and sorrow.
I think I'm gonna cry.
Don't worry. Yeah, you're the least.
Hey, without you, beauty, I'm the beast.
I'm dead.
He's done.
I'm gone.
Deceased. Without her. Without you. 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 It was such a well-kept secret. We didn't tell a soul. And remember, I promised you a surprise last Wednesday. During last week, I said there'd be a big surprise. And there was, and I hope you enjoyed it. And again, thank you to Burton Newton for so kindly coming along. And it's beaut to see him looking so well, isn't it? I'm terrified. That was the part I was terrified about. All night I've been worrying about it because we didn't make definite plans. We said, we'll have you picked up at a certain time and sneak you in the back way and like that. So there we are. I'll just have a little sip if it's all right. It's water. It's not as good as... what would be nice? Some porphyry pearl, perhaps? Yes, I think some porphyry pearl. Doesn't the button work right? Ah, porphyry pearl. Very jolly.
Take a pair of sparkling eyes, take a pair of ruby lips, take a sparkling porphyry pearl.
Serve sparkling porphyry pearl whenever you celebrate. Sparkling porphyry pearl is a quality wine made by Lindemans by the champagne method. Buy sparkling porphyry pearl from Metropolitan Bottle Departments for 8 and 6 a large bottle.
In the remote, wonderful parts of the world where the natural beauty is comparatively untouched, people seem so much more relaxed and happy, as we were in Glowweave Breeze, the breeze weight shirt that's so cool and light, ideal for summer wear. Yes, it's a gay life in Fiji, in Glowweave Breeze Bry Nylon. Love me in my Glowweave. And now it's time for the Glowweave Retailer Ballet. Not ballet, but I've said that every time so far. The Glowweave Retailer Barrel. And we churn out a number, which tonight is number 6. I look up page number 6 in my book. Eventually we find page number 6. Now there are 10. No, they're not. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me a number between 1 and 6. 3. All right. 1, 2, 3 would be Max Robertson of 29 Ferguson Street, Williamstown. Now, congratulations, Max. The man behind the shirt counter with the most children in that store has won this Astor transistor valued at 25 guineas. Here's last week's winner, the youngest man behind the shirt counter at J. Davies. It was J. Davies, care of H.P. Woods, 18 Anderson Street, Yarraville.
In his confident way, he says every day,
love me in my Glowweave.
Now we have a word from Jeff Cork and Mother's Ruin.
Mother's Choice.
Mother's Choice.
Mother's Choice. But I tell you that inside every pack of Mother's Choice self-raising flour, you will find free coins of the world inside each pack, and these are just to help your kiddies start their coin collection. And it's an exciting hobby and an interesting hobby and an educational hobby too. So there are coins from over 40 different countries inside packs of Mother's Choice self-raising flour, so why don't you help your kiddie start his collection right away? And also, of course, Mums, Mother's Choice is the very finest self-raising flour. There's the coins. Self-raising flour you could possibly wish to look for anywhere at all. Because Mother's Choice has been sifted for you by our good friends, Mother's Choice, as many as 12 times before it's packed. Look how easily it flows. That's why Mother's Choice gives perfect results every time without sifting. So may we suggest to you, and we hope that you'll take our advice, always choose Mother's Choice self-raising flour. It's the finest self-raising flour on the market today, and of course you can help your kiddies start their coin collection. Mother's Choice, ask for it.
And now, for the first time from our new Studio 9, it's Daryls time.
Yes, off we go to Daryls, the style store in the heart of Burke Street. To do justice to the most important occasions, choose a slim gown and matching coat in a luxurious fabric. And for extra glamour, add a lavish touch of glitter embroidery. Jan's Lime Shantung Ensemble has all these necessary ingredients combined beautifully in a princess line gown and sweeping full-length coat. The glitter comes from generous use of sequins and crystal drops in a panel of embroidery round the scooped neckline of the gown, with another panel above the hemline. This beautiful outfit would grace the most elegant surroundings, would stand out in the most distinguished company. From Daryls' second-floor model salon, the evening gown is priced at £28, the matching coat at £25. And now here's our Daryls girl, Carol. Vivid, exotic peacock shantung makes the spectacular evening gown eye-catching for after dark. Slim and elegant, it has beautiful guipure appliques and crystal drops forming a pattern at the neckline which curves across the front, dips deeply at the back. A lovely gown from Daryls' second-floor model salon. It's priced at 18 guineas. So why don't you
be a Daryls girl? Look for value with economy. Be a Daryls girl. Look for quality and style. Shop at Daryls, the style store in Burke Street.
Hello, Carol.
Hi, Graham.
Did you get a surprise?
Oh, yeah, I was sort of just standing there on the side, and Jane said, "Look who's there." I said, "Oh, yes, it's Bert." "Oh, it's Bert."
You didn't do a double take, did you?
Yes, he looks marvellous, isn't he?
Wasn't it nice of him to be in it, though?
Fabulous. It was such a surprise to everybody.
I'll never forget that tonight. That's one of the most thrilling things I think that's ever happened to me on television.
It was marvellous to see him.
Yep. I don't know. We've never done Daryls from here before.
No.
So shall we pop over there and see if it's the same?
Okay.
I think it will be.
A £1,250 return trip to England for two on Chandra's Line's Fabulous Elenice. A £500 savings account with the Commercial Savings Bank of Australia. Remember, you have a friend at the CBA. A General Electric Consulate 23-inch TV with antenna plus clock radio valued at £250 from Henry Barr Proprietary Limited, 9 Toorak Road, South Yarra, Corner Punt Road. Get £100 guaranteed trade-in for your old 17-inch TV. Like other satisfied customers, you'll say, I'm happy. I've been to see Henry. Henry Barr, best appliance value by far.
Here we are in Studio 9 at Television City, first night. And who's our first contestant, Carol?
Our very first contestant, Graham, is Carol Cutter from Ashburton, and she's standing in for a future mother-in-law.
Hello, Carol. You're standing in for your future mother-in-law. Why couldn't she come? She was sick? Oh, well, that's... I hope she gets better very soon. Have you ever been to a television studio before?
No, never.
Oh, well, then you don't know that this is a very good one.
No. Oh, well, always watching.
Yeah, well, this is the first night we've been in here, and we're all thrilled about it because it's so large and so big. We've got such a lot of room for studio audience. Let's see if you can win. What will happen to the prize if you win it, and will you share it with your mother-in-law?
I don't know.
Well, come and have a spin and we'll find out what happens anyway. Oh, it's number 20. That's a big one.
It's a Scott Bonner 16-inch reel-type mower, pardon me, fitted with Kirby Lawson 120cc four-stroke engine and valued at £107 too.
If you're going to have a future mother-in-law, I'm sure she's going to be happy if you win this, and I think it might be a present. Here's the question. What is the... No, it's not the question. Pardon me. What was the name of the noted Australian balladist who wrote the famous Man from Snowy River? His name sort of suggested a musical instrument. And his other name suggested a famous bike rider. Putting them both together. The Man from Snowy River. No? A musical instrument? First name, musical instrument? Think of a musical instrument. Say one. Well, you know, there's trumpets and pianos and drums. Now, I can't imagine anybody's name being trumpet. Or piano, or drum.
Or violin.
Banjo Patterson was the answer we wanted. Never mind, there must be a consolation prize.
Yes, Graham. Hickok accessories from men to the value of £5, an Escort fashion umbrella by Henderson, a beautiful handbag by Reptile Leather Goods, a pair of Louise L shoes by Glideline, a hair restyling by Randall Worth, and a beauty treatment by Creative Makeup Studio of Capitol House.
In London, is Big Ben a clock, a statue, or a bridge?
A clock.
A clock is correct, and you've got a nice clock. Sorry, Mr. Bigman. More prizes, Rod Kinnear.
A Chef Imperial Deluxe cooker features up-to-the-minute styling and is valued at £152.10. You can make your kitchen dreams come true by choosing from the fabulous Chef range of cookers at your nearest gas showrooms or appliance store. A Scott Bonner reel-type mower valued at £103.14, fitted with a Kirby Lawson 120cc four-stroke engine. Scott Bonner mowers are used to cut 96% of Australia's bowling greens, golf courses and other sporting areas to give a smooth, perfect finish. Scott Bonner will give your lawns this finish. You too can have this perfect finish by choosing any one of Scott Bonner's 14, 16 or 19-inch models. It's the largest range of reel and rotary mowers in Australia.
Who's next,
I'd
Carol?
like to meet Graham, Mrs. Robinson from Essendon.
Hello, Mrs. Robinson.
How do you do?
Out where the planes are.
Yes.
Very close to where
Oh, yes, in Market Street.
Do they worry you, the
Oh,
noise?
no, they don't worry me. We hear them very plainly.
I suppose after a while you get used to it. I used to live behind a railway line, and people used to say, it was a popular railway line too, the Sandringham line. I lived at Balaclava, just alongside the railway line. People used to say, what was that noise? And we wouldn't notice it because we were so used to it. How would you like £500?
Very good.
Well, come and have a spin. It could be you. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's another spin for you. Have another spin quickly. Well, it's a star prize anyway. It was nearly a trip away. Number 30.
There's a Crest there prize, Graham.
Oh.
A Crest Air space heater for warmth without waste plus free installation. The total value 109 guineas.
Ben Nevis is the highest mountain of which country? Wales, Scotland, Cornwall or Ireland? Scotland. You knew the answer anyway. Congratulations, you've won the prize. Thank you for coming in. This studio has been described as the Rolls-Royce of television studios.
Certainly is. It's fabulous.
It is, isn't it?
It's rather frightening when you first walk in.
Yes, it's so enormous. But
marvellous.
beautiful. I hope we get used to it. It might take a month or so, I think,
I guess so.
to find out, you know, where everything's going to be. But I'm feeling better about it already.
You look like you are too.
She's lovely. Numbers now.
The Daryls' lucky number tonight is 50. If you have a white card ending in these two numbers over any letter from E to Z, you'll win a £1 gift voucher from Spotless for household laundry. If you have a white card ending in these two numbers, 50, over any letter from double E to double Z, you will win a £1 gift voucher for 6 cans of Ardmona canned fruit, plus a can of Ardmona pineapple. Lucky numbers must be returned personally to Daryls tomorrow.
Who's going to sit up there?
Oh, I've been up. Kevin Dennis was up there. Heinz was up there. And tomorrow night, it's all going to be pulled down. We're going to have the old one back.
Oh,
No, we're not, no. But see, it gives you a lot more... Did you see me slide down the pole?
No.
Oh, thrilling.
Was it?
Yeah.
From where? Right at the top?
Right up the top, down the pole. Tremendous, isn't it?
Yes, fabulous.
Yes. Yes, big deal. Come on, Carol, my love. Did you see your fella over the weekend?
Yeah, I saw the fella.
How's Peter?
Oh, he's not too bad.
How's his pub?
The pub's fine.
Good. A lot of people come up?
Oh, yes, no, not
No.
bad.
Good.
I have Mrs. M. Collins of 6 Glover Street in South Melbourne.
I have Mrs. W. McCormick of, that's Bill's wife again, 88 Spring Hall Parade, Pascoe Vale South.
Thanks, Graham.
Carol, tomorrow night?
Yes, Graham.
Oh, I'll be looking forward to it. Good night.
Good night.
We have a few telegrams which I've neglected to read so far. By the way, I would like to thank you for your nice calls. You're ringing us and we appreciate it. Here's a telegram. It says, "Stay on the right track, Graham, as if we can talk, signed the Victorian Railways." Oh, that was nice of them. Here's another one here. Who is this from? "Congratulations and best wishes. Am standing by just in case. Wheelin' the Wrecker." No, I don't think you need to do that. I've got another telegram. "Regards from all at the Palace. Philip." Brady. Goes on to say. Right on. They could be getting better. Here's one from... Oh, yes, this is from a very attractive German girl I met the other night, and it seems rather appropriate on the opening night of Studio 9 because she sent me a telegram and she says, "Best wishes, Graham, but as I said the other night, 9-9. "Congratulations on your 9th. I'll be after mine soon. Elizabeth Taylor." No, she won't. Richard Burton. They are getting funnier. This one's from a representative of the recently defeated Conservative government in England. "Would love to be with you, but we're all suffering from labour pains." Oh, here's one from our Prime Minister. Yes, it's signed Sir Robert Menzies. "Sorry I can't be present. Am snowed under writing my new book, Noddy in Parliament House." Thank you very much, Sir Robert. Tony now, Tony Lamond, Elaine McKenna and Dorothy Baker with "We Open in Venice."
A troop of strolling players are we, not stars like L.B. Mayers are we, but just a simple band who roams about the land, dispensing vulgar old frivolity. Folk who give distraction are we, for there to yield attraction are we, but just a crazy group that never ceases to troop around the map of Little Italy. We open in Venice, we next play Verona, Cremona. Lots of laughs in Cremona. Our next jump is Palma, that stingy, dingy menace. Then Mantua, then Padua, then we open again. Where? We open in Venice. We next play Verona, then on to Cremona. Lots of bars in Cremona. Our next jump is Palma, that beerless, cheerless menace. Then Mantua, then Padua, then we open again. Where? We open in Venice. We next play Verona, then on to Cremona. Lots of dough in Cremona. Our next jump is Palma, that dopey, mopey menace. Then Mantua, then Padua, then we open again. Where? We open in Venice. We next play Verona, then on to Cremona. Lots of whale in Cremona. Our next jump is Palma, that heartless, heartless menace. Then Mantua, then Padua, then we open again. Where? In Venice.
Very, very nice. That was Elaine McKenna, Dorothy Baker, and Tony Lamond, and a number from Kiss Me Kate called We Open in Venice.
Professional hairdressing champion Alwyn uses only Eugene Perfect Net. It holds the style naturally, softly. Professional hairdressers choose Eugene Perfect Net. Use the professional hairspray, Eugene Perfect Net, the vanishing hairspray, now with Softoline.
Yes, Alwyn, Australia's champion professional hairdresser, whom you just saw in the Eugene commercial, is now overseas for the first time with an Australian team to compete in World Championships. And now that we hear he's won the Grand Prix International at Brussels from 100 American and European contestants. So you see, he prefers to use Perfect Net.
Thank you, Miffy. This is the Logie Award, presented by TV Week for various achievements in Australian television. This particular Logie is for the best TV commercial for 1964. The commercial was called Big Ball and was produced by Hanson Rubenson McCann Erickson Proprietary Limited, the advertising agency for the Coca-Cola Company. Would you like to see it? Well, here it is.
Coca-Cola, Coca-Cola, things go better with Coca-Cola, things go better with Coke. Life is much more fun when you're refreshed. And Coke refreshes you best. It's the refreshingest. Food goes better with fun, goes better with you, go better with Coke. The real life one puts extra fun in you and everything you do, so things go better with Coca-Cola, things go better with Coke.
Things go more economically, too, with bright, sparkling Coca-Cola in the big family size. And just the right size when there are 4 or more to share. Fun. Food. And people all go better with the cold, crisp taste of ice-cold Coke.
Things go better with Coca-Cola, things go better with Coke.
Thriftiest in the big family size.
We, all this week, will be demonstrating, naturally. We're just like everybody else with something new. We're showing off. And we will be demonstrating every night in IMT this week, and no doubt for the next couple of months, how much space we have. And a very good way to let you see some of the area, most of the area that we have at our disposal, is to watch this ballet, which features Patricia Cox, who will dance with our own Graham Anderson. It's choreographed by Marita Loudon. Ladies and gentlemen, Patricia Cox, Graham Anderson and the Channel 9 Ballet. Patricia Cox with Graham Anderson and the Channel 9 Ballet, choreographed by Marita Loudon. Well, I know who we haven't had a visit from tonight, my old pal, Dr. Sandy McGriffith, and here he comes. Come on, Sandy.
Hello there, Mr. McKennedy. Give it here. Don't take things without being asked.
Tell me about yourself.
Mr. McKennedy, I'd like to have one of these refreshing, delicious Cool Mints.
Cool Mints, all over.
And do you know that you're about to enjoy the most refreshing, delicious sweet that was ever made?
Oh, well, I'll look...
And do you know also that Griffith's Cool Mints are made with Snow White nougat, peppermint, and glucose for extra flavour? Do you know that?
I know all that.
But do you also know, Mr. McKennedy, that they're only 9p a pack?
Really?
And, do you know that?
Very good, yes.
Mr. McKennedy, look, do you know that when you want a great lift in your life...
What do you do?
Griffith's Cool Mints will give you that lift.
How would you like a great big lift under the ear? I want to have my Cool Mint. Shall we say?
You're being fruit. I was going to say fruit, but you're not fruit, are you? No, but all right then, Mr. McKennedy. They're 9p a pack, and they're only 2 shillings for the family-sized tin.
For the family-sized tin.
Shall we sing together? All right.
I love the peppermint flavour, so into the shop you're put. Just ask for your man for your Cool Mint. They really have the lot. Thank you, Sandy.
Aye, aye.
It was very nice.
And thank you for having me here. Have another one. Aye, have another one. More your mouth. Here.
They're good. Cool Mints are good, just like Sandy said. Jeff, what are you doing up there?
Just thought I'd look down upon you from a great height. And here I am looking at you, and while I look at you, could I tell you, I don't have to tell Graham, of course, but could I tell you folk at home about Raoul Merton? Raoul Merton, well, here we have the 707 Cap Derby, which is a very smart shoe, but I guess I'm about as high as you can be, and if you're thinking of prestige shoes, well, you couldn't go any higher and do any better, of course, than Raoul Merton. Raoul Merton were the firm chosen to outfit the complete Olympic Games team, the male members of the team, quite naturally. And you can see that, well, you could well imagine that they'd have an opportunity of being fitted out by just about anyone at all, but they chose Raoul Merton because they're the finest manufacturers of men's shoes in Australia. There are so many styles to choose from. One of the most popular and one of the most successful in their range is the famous 707, modelled on the famous Boeing 707. Now, this shoe is now priced at 109 shillings and 11p. It's gone up a little bit in the years that we've been talking about it, but of course most things have, haven't they? So if you're looking for the most comfortable men's shoe on the market today, if you're thinking about the greatest value, well, of course you couldn't think about anything but Raoul Merton. Try them, you'll be so pleased you did. Gentlemen, there's no doubt about it, of comfort you're certain when you wear Raoul Merton.
Thank you, Jeff. Because they're virtually indestructible, we wear and recommend Sonoroid sunglasses.
If you're not going abroad with Pan Am this year, but you'd like to look as if you are, try sunglasses from the Sonoroid International Collection.
Let's just call back at this point in our show, which is approaching finale time, some of the people who have entertained you this evening. First of all, the lovely Tony Lamond. And welcome back to Elaine McKenna. Not forgetting our own Dorothy Baker. And especially one of my favourites too, Rosie Sturgis. And our male guest this evening, Mr. Ted Hamilton. And thank you again, although he's not here, not only to Jeff Cork, but also to our special surprise guest, Burton Newton. That's the ending. In fact, it's a happy ending supplied by the Channel 9 singers.
Stay where you are. Listen to me before you make your mind up what the wind-up ought to be. It used to be she, for the end to be bleak, the fat to be sad's been had. Or do you like your drama, oh so stout, that when the lights go on, where are you? Still in the dark, misery may be some people's cup of tea. But brother, not me.
It makes me feel so good when I see a happy ending. Give me a happy ending every time. It makes me feel so bad when the curtain is descending and lovers are unfriending. That's a crime.
In a western, the time I really love it is when the doctor yells, hot water and plenty of it. If that is corny, don't ever let him stop cold.
I want to relax and eat my popcorn. So make me feel real good when I see the final fade out. I want that mortgage paid out every dime. Wanna yip it, wanna yuck it, leave my hanky in my pocket and see a happy ending every time. It makes me feel real good when I see the final fade out. I want that mortgage paid out every time. Wanna yip it, wanna yuck it, leave my hanky in my pocket and see a happy ending every time. Yip it, yuck it, everybody rock it. Happy ending every
IMT will now come to you each night from Studio 9.